Well, France has become the first country to enshrine the right to access abortion services into its constitution. Lawmakers and senators overwhelmingly approved the changes in the rare joint session of parliament at the Chateau of Versailles. The time limit has since been extended to 14 weeks, with the cost of the procedure covered by the National Health Insurance System. DD India correspondent Ross Cullen reports for more.
The Congress has adopted the constitutional bill on the freedom to have access to abortion, as approved by the 3/5 majority of votes cast.
Majorité requise pour l'adoption du.
Well, the historic vote took place on Monday at the Chateau of Versailles. It was a joint session of Parliament, which is a pretty rare event. MPs and senators coming together to vote, more than 900 parliamentarians in the famous former royal palace, voting on whether or not they wanted to enshrine the right to access an abortion into the French constitution. And this policy had easily passed the lower house in January. It passed the upper house in February. This was the final parliamentary hurdle, and it cleared it with an overwhelming majority, 780 MPs and senators combined voting in favour and just 72 against.
Nous pouvons changer le cours de l'histoire.
Women's body are nothing but an empire of their freedom and their free will. And ladies and gentlemen, not a tool for a project that is not their own.
Léguée, celle d'appartenir à un peuple.
Notre constitution n'est pas seulement la base de notre ordre juridique.
Our constitution is not only the basis of our judicial order. It is a foundation of our republic, the reflection of our values, and so the freedom to have access to abortion has its place in it, and the world guaranteed ensure that it will never be put into question. Not the facts, not as a law, not today, not tomorrow, not by anyone, never.
Par quiconque.
Abortion has been legal in France since 1975, and some on the right said there's no immediate legal or judicial threat to the right to access pregnancy termination services. But lawmakers in the left and centre looked at what happened in 2022 in the United States when the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, which overturned the constitutional right to access abortion services. And they said, we can't risk that happening here in France. We want to go further than just having abortion as legal. We want abortion access to be constitutionally protected. The next stage and the final stage will be President Emmanuel Macron on Friday carrying out the official signing ceremony. It will be March the 8th, and that is no accidental date. That will be this year's International Women's Day. Ross Cullen in Versailles reporting for DD India.
Meanwhile, abortion rights activists gathered in central Paris cheered and applauded as the Eiffel Tower sparkled in the background and displayed the message, "My body, my choice," after French lawmakers voted to inscribe abortion in its constitution. After the vote, the results were shown on a giant screen in front of the Eiffel Tower. Women's rights activists and supporters of the bill cheered and danced while Beyoncé's girls blasted in the background.